Audio good? Let me just find... no, it's actually not. Give me 1 second. You probably can't hear me, but I do want to get the better one. Paste this, get rid of that. All right, should be able to hear me now properly. What's good, everyone? How are we all? It's been, as I said before, a very long time since I've last been on the channel streaming and all that. I don't know why the like count thing is a bit bugged out, because the website that I typically use for it, something's wrong with it, so it's not currently working. But yeah, no, it's good to be back. I didn't really know exactly what to say or what to be prepped, but yeah, things will be different on the channel, and this is the first live reaction in 11 weeks, 11 weeks, in quite a while. If you guys want to know why I've stopped for a while making content, you can see that in the stream on Wednesday. I did a stream on Wednesday talking about it, but it was mainly just I had to take a massive bit of time off because of my mental health, and I needed to reset a lot of different things, which I've been doing as of late. That's why I'm back, and I'll be at the footy tomorrow, and I'll be filming at the footy. So yeah, it'll be good. Sort of back to regular routine, but in a way, it's going to be familiar but done differently. And I don't know if anyone can see this, but I am also live on Shorts. There's like this setting, but I don't know if anyone's actually seen that, or is it like maybe it could just be a secret stream. I've got no clue how you're actually able to see it, but it is live on there, because it says it's live on there. So I've got no idea how that is going to work. But I've got to, if people are watching on that, I've got to be on the right side of the screen. So all right, get the chat here. Are you going to the... yeah, I'm going to go to the Saints game tomorrow, and I will be filming there. Catching up with, again, people I haven't caught up with in quite some time. A couple people that be good to catch up with. But as far as I'm aware, it's just another game, end of the day, and it's a pretty important game, because, you know, it could make a big difference in whether we do finish top 10 or not. I think if we win that game, I think we should definitely finish top 10, but I don't think we are going to win. I know I haven't done my tips this week. I did it live on Wednesday, but I'm not actually going to be posting a tipping video this week, because I don't want to just, like I said before, I don't want to just full on rush into it. I want to ease into things, and I didn't need to do a footy tipping video. I mean, I haven't in 10 weeks, so next week they'll be back, but I didn't go the Saints because I don't think we'll get the win. Now, how do I get this timer thing back to 0? There we go. Give me some... Oh, I didn't see your donation and Lockman's as well. So cheers for the 58 months there, Lockman Gaming. And Finn C24, Finn with the $2 says, give me some stats, and I put stream tax on it. Give me some stats. There are a few good apps. There are a few good apps now that actually do like stats. What's the StatMate? That's a good one. Are there any stats you want me to pull from there? Maybe. If you want some stats, what's the head-to-head in the last 20? The Bulldogs have won 7, Freo have won 3, but the head-to-head in history doesn't make much, probably any influence in the game. Good, you're back. Good to see you on the stream, Xavier. How you going? Good stream the other night. Pat Kaz, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I went on a bit of a, not a spiral, what's the word? Because I didn't touch many things to do with the channel or content pretty much all year, but I finally decided to look back on a lot of old videos and just sort of figure out, all right, what's the direction going to look like from here? So that was a good, really enjoyable stream. Honestly, one of my most important streams I've ever done, when you think about it. What happened? Are you okay? I'm not really going to talk massively about that or what happened because I did that on the stream on Wednesday in more detail. So just check the stream out on Wednesday. But I am in a better state at the moment. If I wasn't, I wouldn't stream this. I wouldn't be streaming. I wouldn't have given a fuck. Well, I said this in the other stream. There was a period where I didn't watch any games of footy for like 4 weeks. Maybe not 4 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks and watch a single game except for the Odds St Kilda game that was on. And didn't care about Thursday or Friday night footy. Can't remember the last time I watched a full Thursday night game that wasn't on the stream, honestly, in a while. G'day, Blake. Will be good to see you tomorrow. Hopefully, Chappie is in the stream as well. Thank you, Keezy. I definitely have been. Just do what you think works and will eventually work. Exactly. And this approach, and I'll talk to you a bit about it tomorrow if you want to hear it, Blake, if we do even end up doing something. Hoping for a good game tonight. Yeah, look, I think the odds are $8 for the Dogs. So I've got the Dockers by 31 or 32, that says on the screen there. So 32 points. They'll be lucky, I reckon, the Dogs to keep it under that. I think they're $8. Norton, big out, because he's kicked a goal in every game they played. My PE teacher goes for Brisbane, and he said he's going to the game versus Carlton. Good on him. G'day, Red Baron. Gerald Waitley's my goat. He's all right. Sometimes he tries a bit too hard, but like he can call the game well. So he always does on Thursdays, anyways. Or Fridays. Why did I say Thursdays? Really missed your content. Glad. Yeah, cheers. Let me go through some of the other messages of people that have just joined. Yeah, I've noticed your channel is still doing well. You're still really putting the time into it, Blake. So I'd be interested to hear a bit more about that tomorrow. Should I do your match predictions for the stream tax? My match predictions are just like, if I wanted to put a multi on, they would be like legs on a multi. They're not like really outlandish, because Brayshaw 30 touches it really isn't an outlandish call at all. I'll be in Melbourne for finals working, so if I see... Yeah, I'll get back to you. Actually, I know you sent a message on Insta. I'll get back to your message. I did see that. Yeah, well, we've talked about wanting to catch up at some stage. So if you're in finals, like especially wildcard week, I know there will probably be 2 games in Vic. Tubi streaming. Yeah, it's the first time in a while where I've sort of caught up, not fully, but like caught up to a lot of the stuff that I missed in the last, not even the last 11 weeks. Even when I was making content, I wasn't really caring about anything apart from what the next video was, or honestly, not even that. AFL Tube streaming, cool. Dogs easy win tonight, Frere Frauds. Well, let's go. And I wonder if anyone is seeing this on Shorts. I don't know how that works, how that is going to work, because I think the only way you see it is if you scroll randomly on YouTube Shorts. How do you see YouTube Shorts live stream? You can't look it up. You're just going to find this one. So that's just like that could be good for growth if people just, sometimes you just get a random influx of viewers, and I got a little icon. So hopefully you get a few subs on the stream, because the subs haven't obviously gone up in a while. What was I going to do? I'll answer that question. And I'll just update this. What are your predictions, Blake? And what are everyone's predictions? Like first goal scorer? Let's go. I was going to go Frederick, but I feel like it might be a key forward. So Tracy's a safe bet, probably him. Must be a late start. Yeah, g'day, Andy. It's an 8:10 p.m. start. The latest start, I think, there might have been a 9:10 p.m. start to a game before. I don't know. There was 8:30 actually. That was the last game I streamed when we played the Saints. Sorry, when Freo played us. When they played the Saints. Fuck work at 3 in the morning. I'll get to the current messages, because I'm trying to, like, obviously I want to watch the game, but I'm sort of more caring about the chat at the moment. And I don't think this game will be any good, but it doesn't matter. You know, got to eventually come back at some capacity with the streams. If whatever game is there, I guess you have to do. Do you reckon your tips for you next week? Yeah, I'm pretty confident, but I'm not going to just promise it. You'll see it when it's out. Warner going the shot. Is Tracy? No. Can you guys hear the game audio as well? Because I will ensure you guys have the ability to do that, because I actually think it is a little better with a little bit of the game audio behind. I've almost forgot how to do that. I haven't actually, apart from obviously Wednesday's stream, but I haven't done this in like ages. So how do you do the? I think no, it's desktop audio. That's right. Because they've changed this app, OBS, so I don't know if... I don't know. Let us know if you can hear it. If it's only lightly, we don't want it too loud. That's actually probably perfect. Pakistan by 4 wickets. Nick Filero first goal. I'm surprised you're watching. I thought you don't watch YouTube anymore, Chappie. Even before I stopped, even last year, and you don't watch neutral games. Do you think North finally lose a game this year and they win? Hopefully, yeah. I hope they do. Not that Lodu can't make out words. Who have I got in fantasy in this game as well? Because finals are starting up this week. Let me refresh. I got Bon and Sarong. And Shai Bolton. And Jax. Oh, I've got a few plays. I've got 3 Freo and 1 Bulldogs. Yeah, for W stream, hit that like button. I'm not sure. I'm not expecting anything huge for a return stream. Just slowly getting back into things. But if you think it's a W stream, hit the like button. Because maybe if you do that, that'll reach the short. The short might reach the algorithm if there's more likes. Who knows? I have no idea. I have no idea how this works. I didn't even know you could do that. I am going to very soon link it so on TikTok as well. I'll be live for the games because TikTok live streams get a lot of views for some reason. Funny how you're still playing. Yeah, well, I figured I'd at least try to stick at it. There was actually a period where I was not, perhaps you could call it addicted for 3 weeks, where every like 2 minutes I would check the fantasy scores for every game I'd watch. And then I realized there was probably no need to do that. Just check it once every now and then. W stream. Does that mean you're going to like it though, Pat Kaz? What like count? I'm annoyed the like count doesn't work because the website that I used, I'm going to have to find a better website. So I don't know how many we have because it doesn't say it on the studio. I'm sitting in a tiny North cheer squad in Lonnie. Oh, I think that's what someone meant by saying Lonnie before. I had no idea what you meant by Lonnie with that spelling. It's one of the more obscure cheer squads in the AFL. Actually, the Hobart one's more obscure, but still. It's been a pretty dull start to this game. Here we go. We need Bont to score bits and pieces. I know a lot of people have him. I don't think there's going to be much excitement out of this game. Hopefully, just something funny happens in this game. Well, they get a score. It's 1-1. We should have done a... I wish I did do FIFA World Cup streams, but it feels like the World Cup with the scoreline 1-1. I'm not doing the state. I'm not doing a State of Origin vid because I barely filmed it. Like it was way too rushed and I was unprepared. I didn't even really feel present in the time when I was playing the game. So there's no content from that. Maybe I react to the actual broadcast at some point, but I'm not going to do that because I wouldn't have any way of putting the footage together. Like I think I said it in the other stream on Wednesday. It got to a stage where I'm just like, I just want to get through playing, so I just stopped giving a crap about the content. Team Dogs here, let's go. Yeah, I know. Who are Bulldogs? Like, who are in their I haven't seen their lineup, like the full lineup. Is Rory Lobb playing as the main forward? Because I don't know if that's gonna work. Swear he has one good game and like, well, I thought he was good as a defender last year and start of this year, but I don't know. They've started okay, the Dogs, I guess, to hold off Freo, but with Freo when they're really playing their best footy, they're gonna tear the Dogs apart. I feel. You'd expect the Dogs to lose by a bit. You think they're going to concede a bunch of goals in a row at some stage? We're not going to get a high-scoring game, Finn. Jackson. And it should be marked to English. He dropped it. Oh, that's going to cost him a goal, but that's a good tackle. Have you played any 23? Well, not live. Not live, obviously. But maybe at halftime, I'll give that a go. If people are still playing, I'm not sure. Young. Karmas. I'd love to know if this yeah, this short form stream is actually getting any feed. I don't think anyone can see it. I want to learn more about the YouTube Shorts side of things. But do people how often do people watching this stream? How often do you guys use YouTube Shorts? Like when you're watching, I feel like if you're going to watch YouTube, you watch long form stuff or maybe a live stream. You've got Reels and TikTok for the short form stuff. Still, there are shorts creators that bang. Will there be tips next week? Yeah. I'm easing into things with content and everything else, and obviously I want a life content balance when I'm having the comeback, which is in the process of happening. But yeah, like I'm pretty excited to bring back the tips and be on time with them as well. Is that the first? Oh, it's a poster, Young. So what's our first goal scorer predictions in chat? Because I went Tracy. And there still hasn't been a goal yet. This could actually be quite funny if there's no goal for the first almost whole quarter of the game. Like when we played Brisbane in round 3, it was like 0 goals 4 to 0 goals 6. Long form videos are way better. Say hi Harley, hi Harley, hi Harley. I'm gonna guess that the person commenting that is called Harley, not Zoe. Isn't Shorts the subs? Yeah, Shorts is good for subs. So I'll be posting. I probably should be posting shorts, more shorts. I never really cared enough for shorts. I thought it would affect the look of the channel, but it's a whole. Maybe back then it was different, but now obviously it's a separate section, so it doesn't get. I don't know, it filters down. It doesn't get all put meshed together. Yeah, I'll still be doing footy card stuff every now and then. Instagram has the best short form content. I agree. I definitely Instagram Reels over TikTok. I don't really use TikTok much, to be honest. Like I'd probably only use it if I need to use it for. But I mean, I haven't used social media much in the last 10 weeks at all. So I only just started getting back to using it every now and then, a healthy amount. Here we go. Dogs on the counter. And they get a free kick. Oh, but it's not a good kick inside 50. Too much for the Bont to do. Jones wants a free. Still in play. So still 2-1, almost halfway through the first quarter. The Giants Swans game was crazy. So many goals in the first quarter. Yeah, we would have been working at that game. That would have been pretty fun. Fun to watch a bit of a goal fest. They're always probably my favourite type of games. High scoring close games. I've said it. a number of times. Did you challenge yourself to stop? No, I didn't. I just couldn't bring myself to use it because it reminded me of really negative things, so I just stopped using it. You know, the pattern just kept on getting worse and worse, and I allowed myself to just get off the app. And it was actually the much bigger struggle getting back to using it again, even clicking it. I don't think it's good, but all it does is people scroll, like your video and sub, and then keep scrolling just to never watch each. Yeah, well, you still do get good growth from it, but it's not as I guess the core audience isn't as strong because like a lot of shorts are like anyone could make XYZ short. What's Voss doing in defense? Didn't know he had it in him to do that. Karmas needs to have a big game here, honestly, because he's going to have a lot of work cut out this Bulldogs defense, and they're not known for having the strongest, but they're doing okay at the moment. Davidson, I don't really think Davidson's that good, but he's in the team, so he's doing a role. A lot of people asking tips. Yeah, tips probably will be out next week. I only really used TikTok in 2020. Insta is definitely the more superior. Yeah, like I think 2 or 3 years ago, it was like for me, it was I post on TikTok and then maybe I post an Instagram reel. I never posted Instagram reels originally. Obviously, like as of late, I haven't been posting many Instagram reels or anything, but I definitely consume Insta reels more because it's more like it's to use the app to message people, use the app to put updates of your life, like photos and stuff, stories. Like there's so much you can do on that app. Lions average points for is 106 and points against 94. Now that's high. Yeah, wow. And what was when would the last time be a side to have won the flag, averaging that many points against? I remember everyone saying after they played the Giants that they were done. Like, this is the end of Brisbane. They're cooked. I think they lost to Freo the week after that. And we thought that, yeah, they're done for the premiership title. And now they're like, I had them winning the flag in a thing I did on Wednesday, just about. Looking forward, but also not looking forward to the last of a BBL. Yeah, I'll probably definitely go to that, I reckon. That'd be quite a sort of I was there moment. Where were you when the last Melbourne Derby occurred? Yeah, this has been such a dull game. It certainly wouldn't have been a game that I would have felt too bad missing out on if I decided not to watch this. Never count out back-to-back premiers. Yeah, well, no one's counting them out now. I'll need to watch Brisbane this week. Who are they playing this week again? Who are they playing? I guess when I don't do tips, I sort of forget. I'm reading the chat tagger games. These Freo are taking their time here. They're at boos. They're starting to boo here. They're getting sick of the fact there are no scores. What are the chances we get a goalless first quarter? Watching Saint Swans. Yep, I'll be going to that game. I will be going to that game, and I'll be making content there as well. So I've got a couple of things that I'm going to want to film there pre-game and during and all that. So looking forward to it. It'll be good fun. Feeling more in the zone as well. And it's a pretty important game. Like the next 4 St Kilda games aren't irrelevant, are they? It's not like not like last year where we had 4 games, last 4 or 5 games were all against shit teams and they didn't mean anything. Tracy, this is his chance to kick the first goal. Part of me wants him to miss it because I'd like to see a very long goalless streak. That's quite odd. That's a real oddity. And he's missed it. So it's 3-1. I remember this scoreline watching the Mexico-England game, 3-1. And then it got to 3-2. But unfortunately, Mexico couldn't win. Did you see the game where Freo got? I didn't watch any of that game, but I know of it. I know of what happened later in the week or whenever I found it out. But I didn't watch any of that game. That would have been a crazy game to watch / stream. Both teams better score under 82 in respect for the Roosters and NRL last highest score in 91 years. Well, Freo and Collingwood combined for what was like 75 in gather round. That was one of the most bizarre games, especially given the game on the Thursday night was extremely high scoring, especially in the first half. Pierce. They're taking their time here, Freo, once again. Bulldogs have set up well. What's my Saints margin? I think Sydney win in a tight one. To be honest, I'd like St Kilda to win. That'd be great. Be awesome, but I'm going the Swans. Who do you got in Freo Hawks? If the Dockers and the Hawks were in the grand final, Hawthorn are a team I can see beat Freo. I'd probably say Hawthorn just because it's at the G and they'll perhaps have a bit more experience. And a 50-metre penalty given to the Bulldogs. I think that's another one, another stand rule free kick, which fuck the stand rule. Look, I'd love to know if by the end of this stream, if anyone watching has come from this short form thing, because it's if this is a possible cheat code to getting like views and all that, then I'm going to do it for every stream. But if it's just a waste of time, Hawthorn Lions are the only teams I reckon Sydney frauds. Yeah, well, I think if Sydney finish top 2, they'll probably play in the grand final. But I had them finishing out in straight sets. A lot of people think they'll finish out in straight sets. Like I think they're confirmed to finish top 4 though. 3-1. Genuinely, I wonder if there will be a goal this quarter now. We were sort of joking about it earlier on, but oh, what a mark and miss. That's a really good mark. That's actually contender for probably will be mark of the day. Surely they get something here. No, they've done okay. Bussing and Selwood. I know, they look the same. I can't even remember what numbers either of the two players are either, so I wouldn't even know by the number. I hate how expensive Adelaide Oval seats are. What is the most expensive stadium? I probably should know that, given I went to a lot of them, all of them last year. But I think it is Optus. I think it's Optus. I think the G and Marvel are amongst the cheapest in the league. You're watching on KO? Yep. I am watching on KO. Here we go. Oh, Frederick's going to run him down. Oh, but he's got the handball away, so it's going to be play on. But it's going to come back to Freo, and they're just going to slow the clock down again. Oh, fucking hell, man. Does anyone have any other sport they think would be better to watch than this? I mean, I come back to do live reactions. I'm going to go back to not doing live reactions. This is shit. I'm scrolling on shorts and I can't find the stream. Then maybe it says it is live, but maybe I'll know at the end of the stream if it is actually there's a live feed or not. But it does say it's live. But what is it live on? And as far as I'm aware, I don't even know what the feed looks like. I could have like something cropped out, like the scores or whatever cropped out. Oh. Still, they can't get out, Freo. There's 4 minutes left. Can the Dogs hold on? Do a sleep stream. That'll be more entertaining this game. I mean, watching Fremantle now, no matter what, is always now an entertaining watch. So it should get entertaining soon. Not many scores to crop out, I know. Oh, what? Apparently, that was a free kick for ball. Show a replay, would you? He sort of... Oh, not ball, sorry, for high. That's very unlucky. How much did your AFL gear cost? A lot of the gear I got like given because I told people that I had the idea of wanting a scarf for every team in, I think it was 2023 actually. Think about it, it was quite a few years ago. Oh, Jackson, is that I don't think that's a mark. Oh, it's a mark. They're going to pay it. That means I'll kick a goal. They're going to get there first. But I don't know if it was actually he definitely touched that. They don't do it. They don't really care. Even if like an opposition player touched the ball, they don't really care anymore. They just pay the mark. The Freo scarf I've got is not a very good one. I know UK gave it to me in Gatherand a few years ago. And they've kicked their first goal. It took them almost a full quarter, the Dockers. 9-1. I haven't got any goal graphics or scores or songs or anything like that. I probably will. I will bring them back on one of two future streams. Whenever the next one will be. I don't actually know when the next stream will be. We should set a like goal, to be honest. Problem is I can't show them on the fucking screen. So I don't know how many likes we have. Because if people like want to see one on Sunday, could do a Sunday stream. Remember, I'm not going to be overdoing streams for the sake of overdoing streams, though. It is at 38 likes. I'll take 3 digits. Chaz, mate, how you going, man? It's been a while. Haven't really spoken since that game that we played in, and yeah, wasn't really feeling the best in the best state at the time. So, feeling in a better state at the moment. So hopefully you're also doing well. I want to call this game. Well, now it's the Bulldogs' turn to see if they continue that streak. Can they go the whole game goalless? And if they do, that'll be the only excitement factor in this game. The stream tax what was the multi? Are we talking the Brayshaw 30 and Shy Bolton? What does Brayshaw have? How many disposals does he have? I don't really care how many disposals he has, to be honest with you, because it's just a prediction. He's got 2. He's only got 2. It's like kind of a low disposal count sort of game. Jackson's got the most fantasy points. Good to see you back. That's got what is going on with the membership price? Have they gone up? Did you get an email to that? I only just saw that the other day, like checking analytics for the first time in a while, and they have raised the membership, the YouTube membership price have been raised slightly. I think YouTube are getting a little greedy. I can't remember how much money that they get from each membership purchase, but I might do a reset on the memberships, or like switch the tiers around, or maybe only. I don't think I need 3 tiers of memberships at the moment. Honestly, when I'm done working in the footy, I'm throwing the Giants gear away. Fucking fair enough. I have a couple of connections to like a few people that are in the Giants cheer squad and are big Giants fans, but apart from that, they're just a real nothing club, are they? Is the easiest way of getting free stuff literally just having... probably not. Probably not, but that does help. And why did I get a call from my sister? Should I answer it? I'll answer it. I won't tell her I'm live, though. She probably doesn't know I'm live.
Hello?
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 Do you know who it is?
Should I know who it is?
Yes.
Fuck. Alea?
No, it's mine. It's mine.
It's who? Oh, Marin. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Question.
What?
What are your thoughts on Kobe McDonald?
Who? Kobe McDonald?
Yeah.
I don't really have any thoughts, to be honest.
Are you excited?
Am I excited?
Yeah, for him to be at the Saints.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. That was good.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
his whole family's moving. Maybe you'll meet him. You never know.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Cool. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye, love you.
Bye-bye. Oh, fuck's sakes. They kicked a goal. I shouldn't have answered that call. I shouldn't have answered that. Oh, funny the play they kicked it. Cooper Hines. Sister's got a connection with Cooper Hines. It's probably what the game needed, though. I've been the only one doing tips since you entered on the mental health. You've been the only person in the world doing tips. Or are you talking about on YouTube? Because I'm not sure if you have... No, there've definitely been a lot of other people doing footy tip predictions. I'm not the only one. I'm definitely not the only one. If anyone has nothing to do, just scroll YouTube Shorts until maybe you get to see the stream, because surely it will come up eventually if this is what it's supposed to be. Sanders wearing the glove. Tell you what, they'll take the start, the Bulldogs, especially if they can get one here. That's a good tackle from Clark. They should get one here. They really should get one here. And lob, oh, he's dropped the mark against his former team. Oh, he's going to cop a lot of crap for that. They're going to get a free, though, the Dogs on the siren. Who's going to get it? Is it Cooper Hines again? No. Dolan. Fucking Danger Dolan. AFL Tube told me you're like... You saw the video on Shorts. You saw this... You're seeing this stream on YouTube Shorts. Oh, we almost got that. That's not going to make the distance. It'll be a point. So 8 to 9 is going to be the first quarter scores. Both teams not even registering double-digit scores. So, yeah, they're not really getting value for money in this one. Channel 7 are not getting value for money either. Who in the State of Origin, W or SA? I don't know, because that's still ages away from happening. Let's go SA, because Naz will be playing for that team. I think I do, Nathan, but if not, it's good to see you on the stream. Seen more goals in a World Cup game. I know. That England v France 6-4 game had 5 times the amount of goals than this game has in an AFL game. Can you believe it? I don't know. It might just eventually pop into someone's feed. I don't know. And if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world, because it's just a test. It's just an experiment. It's just a start. But it would be nice to know if anyone, because someone said they were, but I don't know for sure if they have. I'm probably going to say they haven't. Surely if you search it up, you can find it. Otherwise, it's not working. I saw a video of you promoting it. Oh, that's not Shorts. That's on my story. I meant on YouTube Shorts. There's this thing called dual stream that essentially connects the vertical stream from your encoder, automatically generates a vertical one to show it in the Shorts feed. But I don't really know what the Shorts feed is. I don't know how often people go live on Shorts, because I've never ever done that. We'll stop the timer. Anyone have any takes on that first quarter? Pretty dull. But Bulldogs doing pretty well to sort of, remain in this contest, given the outs that they've had, and obviously the pure dominance of Fremantle away from home. Your stream's on Shorts. There is supposed to be one, according to the live feed. I searched up and even put on filters to cut it down to Shorts and live streams and couldn't find it. Can you do that? I didn't even know you could do that. Maybe it's bullshit then. I probably won't be yapping on about it too much more, because you could make the argument that it's a waste, but it could be very handy for later. Good to see you back, Cardi. Adam Zenatoli, how you going? Is that how to say it? Zanity? This live stream's better than the first quarter. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to have the watch longs back, to be honest. I've always enjoyed doing them, and I've enjoyed indulging in others as well. And I'm not sure exactly who's still kicking about doing the live streams. Should we check right now who is streaming this game that I've got? I'm not sure of who I'm subscribed to that are doing it. AFL Tube, Sporting Lou. Man, I've missed the community. Sporting Lou. If I can click on his stream and he's just smacking into a bloody ice cream as I click it. He really wanted to see me at the footy yesterday, but I mean, I couldn't really get that to work. G'day, King Gold. How you going? You just know the Dockers in the second half are going to smash the Doggies. Kind of like against the Swans, perhaps. Could be the case. But early on, it's been a good... Well, I don't know about being a good quarter, an enjoyable quarter, but it's been, close enough. So the game's still alive in the next. From the handful of games I've done this year, like before that I've streamed, what would have been the best game that I did watch live? I think that maybe North Melbourne v Carlton, that was good. Maybe Adelaide Saints was a really good game if you're a neutral. Brisbane v the Bulldogs in opening round. That was a really good game. And then I streamed Essendon North Melbourne. That was a shit show. My dad loved watching the travel and stadium videos of me. Oh, you watched that video with your dad? I think that's really cool. Yeah, that video is still ticking along. I only just realized that it's now on like 50 plus K views. So I'm starting to get a bit of reward for effort from all the effort that video got put into actually making it happen. So yeah, hopefully that can maybe get 100K at some stage. No one works harder than Sporting Luke. Bro is a machine. Yeah, he's probably already uploaded a goddamn match day vlog because he said he was filming one, I think. I don't know. I haven't actually seen it. It'll be very interesting to know how my videos will do when I come back to posting. Will it be a slow return in terms of views? I'm actually very interested to know. We'll find out in the coming days. But this hasn't been the worst stream views wise, given it's been one first stream in like ages, and I don't think I think I'm gonna need to find a way to reinvigorate the community, or not even that, just try and figure out a way of getting more eyes on the YouTube streams. I've got a few ideas that I'm gonna try and execute, but hopefully that short thing worked, but I don't know if it has. Please, someone, if you're watching this on YouTube Shorts, fucking let me know. G'day, Daniel. How you going? Let me go through the other ones. Appreciate the comment there, George. I have definitely been going better in the last couple of weeks. Just having more things in life to fulfill myself to, having more of a purpose, and I've got things now on every day that I'm actually sticking to, and I feel like I can trust myself. It's great. It's a really different mentality that I have adopted. Saints v Blues determines who makes finals. That'll be a mega game. What's good, Henchy? How you been? Obviously, you'd be watching this game. Didn't think you'd actually pop in, given free and all that, but hopefully doing well. Good to see a few more people join. Did you go to the footy yesterday? I was in Medallion Club as a Cats fan and I did. Where's Medallion Club with the G? I don't know. I was in this like Legends area in level 2, which was good. Like it was. Have a guess how many beers I had at the footy yesterday. I'm still recovering from the hangover. I was fucking plastered. It was not bad, but it was like good, but it was bad. Let me just change. Not the most drunk I've ever been, but Yeah, certainly felt it the morning after. Did you go to the footy? Oh, yeah, okay, I read that one. We got to catch up, says Henchy. Yeah, you're always in, are you? You still watch the YouTube streams? I guess there's not many still kicking about. Yeah, we'll definitely catch up. I'm keen to do something like that for sure. But I don't know what your plans are with stuff in your life, but do things. Oh, Henchy's actually donated as well. All right, awesome. And he guessed 12 beers. No, I never had. I didn't have that many. I had 9 beers, but like 9 pints, and it's quite a bit for my standards. But clearly, everyone underestimated it. Huge appreciation to Henchy for the $10. I love you, bro. Love you back. Let me like that. Is it gonna let me like that? Don't know if it's gonna let me like it, but people are replying to it. That's good. I think that's my first ever. No, you've done. No, it isn't, because if it was, it would say like woohoo. So and so has donated for the first time. LeBron move thought. I mean, I know of the move. Sure. Where is it now? Philly, is it? Could be wrong with that. I don't really. What's he going to do there? He's more for a marketing tactic. He's going to secure a bag and not probably perform. Yeah, all the W's in the chat to Hench are well deserved. Is that the right word? Well deserved? Yeah, well deserved, I think. The player's got insert 2020 Rider Henchy donor reaction. He'll never do that again. I could put it on if I wanted to, but I won't. Mate, this Freo v Bulldogs, seeing Freo and where the Western Bulldogs play just reminds me of 2022 when you cried, Henchy, on the fucking stream before when we went to Geelong Collingwood. Oh, we got a member. What the hell? Red Boy, thank you for and a veteran member to top that one off as well. That's the most expensive tier. That is very unexpected, but thank you for that, Red Boy. I'll have to do something on the members soon. Fraser lining up, and he's missed it to the left. So the Dockers draw level now with the Dogs, or I should say more though that the Dogs have now drawn level with the Dockers. What do you want me to tell Tubi? Like, do you want me to say hi to him for you? Sure. Yeah, hopefully he's also doing well. I say that about everyone, but obviously I want everyone to be feeling positively in a good state. I keep fucking reading the same comment. That was a mental game, Cats v Pies. One of the best games I've been to still to this date. And I can't believe we ended up getting tickets either. And yeah, I remember we wanted it to be extra time, as we still haven't seen an extra time finals game since 2017. Because just the fact that it doesn't happen almost ever makes it that much more like cool. An extra time wildcard game would be unreal. 2 complete novelties thrown into one. I'm going well, Fanufu. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining. I expected Lime 75k rather than only 60k. I don't know what you mean by that at all. Oh, he said Henchy's. Oh no, that was so fucking put on. Henchy's donated another one. $5 more. Can you believe it? He's rinsing his wallet just for the reactions. Everyone like that one as well, though. Like that donation. Appreciate it. Henchy with a 5, the 15 now in total. Where's Finn? Is he still watching? He needs to contribute another 13 to beat that. Maybe will be one of those streams where I'll start milking. Maybe this will be one of those streams where a dono war occurs. I missed the dono wars. I think anyone on the receiving end of them certainly misses them. And Tracy takes the mark on the lead, so he'll get his goal. Now I get why people donate so much in 2020. It is addicting. It's bad, not for you. Not for me. Not for me. No, if you want to continue with it, by all means, go for it. Although in saying that, YouTube do take a tiny bit. Well, I think they take 30% or whatever these days. Just fucking PayPal me. Pay ID me. How many donates for an overnight? I won't do an overnight stream. That would completely go against my even if I got $1,000, I'd be like, oh, thanks for 1,000. Like I wouldn't say a price purely because I want this whole, you know, I don't want to call it comeback, but this whole progression from where I was to now with the content, the whole new attitude towards it. I wanted to ease into things, and the last thing that I could have done or could do is to just do an overnight stream and completely fuck myself and do too much and feel like shit and reset again. Not to say I'm not ever going to do another overnight. I never said I wouldn't do another overnight, but how much for an overnight? And I guess if $10,000 was screaming my name, maybe I'd fuck the plan over, or put everything on a back hold for a bit. But yeah, that wouldn't be ideal if I did overnight because then I get no sleep for the Saints v Sydney game. And when I'm there filming, I want to like actually have an energy and be in a good mood. And Finn with a $1.07. Thank you for that. I don't think there'd be many people that have tuned in to get really good coverage and analysis of this game. Hopefully you haven't, because there hasn't been much of that so far in this quarter, especially. I will need to listen to the DOS pod, and I think I definitely will get to it because I've just been off the out of the loop, I guess you can say, with every bit of content, really. So haven't really watched any of those or a lot of other whatevers. Did you end up with all the World Cup? No. Oh, Henshi, the $1.27. King Gold with $1. Finn with $1.37. What are these ridiculous numbers? Can you donate random figures now on phone, or is it just laptop? That's 3 back-to-back-to-back donations, but they equate for like $3.50. So it's kind of like imagine that, the equivalent of earning $3.50 if a contract worker, let's just say, I haven't even updated the score that I didn't even realize Tracy missed that earlier one. Let's just say a Macca's worker every 5 minutes out loud decides to go, oh my God, I've earned $3.30. Could you imagine how fucking stupid that sounds? Don't spend it all at once, bro. I'll try not to. Orla says, just joined the stream, was expecting the scores to be better. Hope you're doing well. I thank you for that. Yeah, I was expecting the scores to be higher as well. I think he's kicked it though, Tracy. And he pumps his fists. And all 0 viewers on the YouTube short stream are going absolutely berserk. But if you haven't subscribed, I'm saying that I have a little subscribe ticket because YouTube shorts, essentially, I think the people that join have no fucking idea who you are. But that is a random dono war. You've got AFL Tube watching the stream. All right, let's go. Probably would have expected him to be focusing on his own stream, but let's go. How are you going, AFL Tube? I'm becoming ice show speed now. How is that becoming ice show speed? There also was a period in my life, or in the there was a period where I was more famous than I Show Speed because he started content technically later than I did. Dogs go inside 50 and Chapman marks. What are the other comments saying? Get a Slurpee with that money. Yeah, they're $1.50 now, and all of the Slurpees are no sugar. Like, I personally, there's the aftertaste. I know technically it's healthier, but I don't really have soft drink that much anymore. So if I have it, I can drink a no sugar if I need to. But the taste is just, I can notice a lot of it a weird difference. Like the aftertaste is much shitter, and it's like if I'm gonna drink a soft drink, I'd rather it taste better. I don't drink soft drink for the health benefits. We knocked off Carisbrook 2 weeks ago. Oh, in local footy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to another local. I might see if when the Rezzies play next. Perhaps go to a game in the coming weeks and just to watch, not to play. Surely all donos go towards Essendon winning this weekend. That would actually be a funny. Like, I'm not huge on promoting gambling and all that, but I probably would consider posting like as a short. How many donations if all donos I make go towards like betting on, like that could be a punishment. In a sense, though, I'm not really losing, am I? But like, it's not like that. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I'm watching on KO, which is essentially Fox. Did you see any of Speed streams? Yeah, I actually did see a few. He killed it, obviously. Made a heap of money from the streams as well and growth. Couldn't imagine being that famous that you're, even in a corporate box, like you're getting swarmed by everyone at all angles. Streaming every game until the grand final. No, I'm not overworking myself. I don't want people to think that me returning means I'm just going to be doing more unrealistic things. I worked harder, sort of, but I didn't work smarter at all. I did not work very smart in a lot of senses. Shut the fuck up, Henshi. Hines kicks his second. Wow, I wouldn't have picked that at all. I would not have picked Cooper Hines to be the only goal scorer for the Bulldogs halfway through the second quarter. Pat, you got to come to one of my games soon. Well, I'm running out of time for that because it's not too long before the end of all the season, so maybe. Drinking diet soft drinks helps you lose weight because it gets rid of craving. Mate, I don't need to lose weight. If anything, I need to gain weight. So that's not something I need to worry about, but fair. History says Fremantle v Bulldogs tends to be high scoring. What the hell is this? Yeah, but I always had a feeling this is going to be a low scoring game. I really did because the Bulldogs have outs in the 4 line and Freo are very well defensively set up, especially at home. So I thought it was going to be low scoring. Fair few people know you. Do they? Oh, it'd be good to say hello then. Go to one of Ryder's games. Country footy's unreal. Well, I don't know when his like what his fixture looks like. So I'll consider it, but it'll be a trip. But I'm more keen now to go on day trips, even on a Saturday if there are footy games on. Because normally, there's a goal to Freo. Kind of missed that. Matthew Johnson puts it through 7 points. The Dockers lead by in a bit of a low scoring, kind of irrelevant game of footy this has been. But like for the next few weeks, most Saturdays in terms of like what games are on, I'll probably want to at least watch or stream or go to at least one for most weeks. But I don't know. Do you play on Sunday or Saturday? Me and Hines got the same barber. Really? Does he live up there? Oh wait, no, never mind. You don't. Never mind. Those 9 beers should help you gain weight. Yeah, I'm surprised with myself that I actually did quite a bit today because I was really hungover. Like, got to a stage where I fucking just had to lay outside in the sun, which actually helped. I don't know if that's a thing you meant to do. I don't know. Let's see if the Dogs can respond here. They've responded after every goal that the Dogs have kicked, and quite quickly in all of them as well. Every Saturday, 2:35. Okay. I probably expected that to be the time. I will see. I'm not going to lock anything in, but that would be cool. It'll be a good day trip. I think definitely I'd gain more out of doing that than I would, let's just say 2 years ago. Old me would have been like, no, I've got to go to this game and this game for the sake of going to make a stream or whatever. I used to play country football. Yeah, country football's pretty good. It's full on at times, though, for sure. Scoring is picking up a little bit. Shy, if that is your name, which I don't... Well, it isn't. You're a glazer. How do you think the Hawks are going to do right now in the comp, and how deep do you think they'll make it in the finals? Well, give me a second here. The Dogs might get one here. Oh, they mucked that up. I don't know who that was. Was that Dolan? Is Dolan 26? How do you think Hawthorn are doing right now in the comp, and how deep? Well, I think they're, yeah, a very strong contender for the flag. I don't think they're the best in the, but I'm kind of stating the obvious. I think they could win. Like they could win the flag because they play but they'll probably play an away final week 1 or whatever you call it. So if they can somehow win that, then they'll be in a good spot. And Fraser, they'll be free kick to Vandermeer for another shot on goal for the Dogs. Scoring has sort of picked up, but yeah, only 5 goals and more than a quarter and a half of footy is a bit crap. Do you reckon you do another under 14 grand final bid this year? Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed it. And it was actually, like, again, kind of a rushed video that ended up getting put together. Not last minute, it was a punishment, but I kind of waited till the end because it was a grand final. Was the punishment to do a grand final? No, it was just to go to a game. I'm glad I went to a grand final because the stakes were higher. So maybe I will go back to, was it Bentley Demons? Maybe I'll go back there. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know. Now, Brayshaw is on, how many disposals is he on now? He was on 2 the last time I checked. Brayshaw is on, again, I don't really care. I just had him because I thought he would perhaps be a strong chance, but he's only got 5. Cooper Hines has 14 and 2. Wow. Fucking hell. English, Sarong. I've got Sarong and I've got English and I've got Bolton. But Bont's got 35. Not great. Actually, I'll tell you who's been very, very quiet. Yeah, Murphy Reed's been quiet in this game. I'm Triforce Legends. Alright, was that like your old username or something? I don't know if I remember that name, but that's cool. That is cool. Me personally, I hate the last disposal rule. What about everyone else? I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it. I don't think that's the worst rule they've added this year. Nowhere near the worst rule they've added this year. I actually don't mind it at all. Thoughts on Jackson Artemis? I don't know who you're talking about. I do not know who you're talking about. This is a really weird game of footy. I don't know if the Dockers are going to break open the game at some stage or if it's going to stay like this for majority of this perhaps game. Have you seen, I don't know him. As in, like, I don't know him. He probably doesn't know me, but I have connection to him because he used to go to the same school as me. And somehow my sister's good friend is dating, like, they're together. Well, I don't actually, he probably doesn't know who I am. So it's not like I've seen him, like, I did see him recently. I saw him at the Bulldogs and Kilda game up in level 3. Gee, Mason Cox takes a flyer. There's Reed. Goes backwards. And they stop again. They're going to get a 50-metre penalty because of this rubbish stand rule. This is a rule I hate the stand rule. I really hate the stand rule. It really, honestly, I know the umpires have no choice. That's the rules. I've got to pay it, but it's just it doesn't have any effect really on the outcome of the play. Like there's like maybe he was in the box, whatever the area is, a protected area, but how do you know exactly what the protected area is? There's no like, Brayshaw, they misses to the left or to the right. There's no like, I don't know, like a visual box around that you actually know for sure if you're in the area. It's all speculation. AFL fell off. Well, I don't think it did commercially. I think it's still as popular as it has ever been. Oh, what was that from Sanders? He's absolutely mucked that. I'll add a score to this. Well, Pop said it's a cheat rule. By the time they're about 3 minutes off the mark, it's play on. It's such a cheat rule. Yeah, everyone calls it a cheat rule. My dad says the same thing. Players being allowed to defend that. Yeah, I forgot what year they implemented, but they've been so much stricter and harsher. And it's like certain weeks they're a lot more, they're a lot more focused on it and like policing it and ensuring that it gets given. But then there are other weeks where they probably just don't even care as much, which is very. I don't like the inconsistency. I don't think anyone likes the inconsistencies. Yeah, Voss is he's just that much stronger than like most other defenders in the comp. I think he'll miss this though. I'm not sure if he's got it in him to kick. Actually, he definitely has it in him, but I'm gonna say he misses this. Be a tight one, very tight one that is gonna be. He's gonna go the drop punt, and he's always had it to go across the face of goals, and it's gonna be out of bounds. So 3 minutes and 41. 5 goals in what will probably be a half. Or at least it'd be quite close to that amount. I'm not sure about the trade rumours. I couldn't tell you if Toby Green's got a strong or a smaller chance to join Geelong. I'd know just as much as a random bloke across the street. From what people are saying, it sounds like he is more of a chance than not, but I don't know. Bro, where were you? Check out my stream on Wednesday. I know it is a 3-hour stream, so you probably might not want to be bothered, but if you join the stream, the early bits of the stream, you'll get a good understanding of why I stopped making content. But I needed a break for many reasons personally. But yeah, easing into things back again, and finally doing a few more live streams on the channel, which I'm forgetting how much I actually enjoy the live streams. They're very fun to go live. And Sarong puts it through for the Dockers. There'll be 6 goals this half. And it's 12 points. I just feel like it's not really going to go. It's going to keep climbing, I think, as the game progresses. It's a shit game. It is a shit game. What are the Sunday games? I know Essendon play Adelaide on. I don't really know what to do on the Sunday yet. I haven't really decided. There just aren't any good games, though, at all. Why would I want to watch Essendon v Adelaide? Like, I could go to the game, but if I'm just going to the game for the sake of going, then I probably won't. Antisocial behavior. What the hell are they doing? Fucking dragging Patrick Voss like he's a ragdoll, but he's done well for himself, Voss, to stick to. Well, he's one of the strongest players in the comp. I'm not sure what his bench press record. I think it's pretty like 180 or something. They're going in again, the Dockers. They could pull another couple goals here to finish the quarter. I wouldn't be surprised. Especially as the crowd gets in, which the crowd's starting to get into it a bit now. Frederick picks it up, gives it off to Bolton. Bolton dances around. They're retreating. You've done. You're done, mate. That has to be ball. Chat isn't chatting enough. I'm going to report this as antisocial behaviour. Technically, that is antisocial. But I don't know. I guess for smaller streams, yeah, you're probably more inclined to want to chat because you might get a much greater chance of your message being read out. But for the really big streams, most people that watch aren't chatting. Like, you're not chatting on an iShow speed stream at the age of 15 or more. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought he almost overcooked that. I think they're going to still get a goal. They do. The Dogs get a goal, a much needed one, just to stay in touch. I thought they messed that up. They had many players open, but they still get the goal that they need, and West makes it a 6-point margin. So they're still hanging in there, the Dogs, which is good for this game. If this remains close, it sort of feels like it isn't close, but it kind of is. Essendon won the last graveyard shift. Please give us a little bit of hope. Yeah, but I think Adelaide are that much better than Giants, to be honest. Even though the Giants are just such a weird team. They beat Brisbane and, the really good clubs, and then they lose to Essendon. And I did say, I think it was to Jack, yeah, chance are you're probably going to lose this game. Although, I said that, but then afterwards I changed my mind. I went, no, you're playing Essendon. There's no need to worry. And he was the one skeptical. He was more worried. Next week, Saturday, Sydney, Port, Geelong, Essendon, Adelaide, Richmond, 2 absolute beltings on the card. Yeah, the fixturing at this stage into the season is a little bit shitter than last year's, and even last year's was no good. But I wasn't a fan of the round 23 or 4 fixtures at all. So if Rory Lobb puts this through, they've suddenly brought it back level, and there'll be lots of boos. Because, he used to play for Freo. They still hate him. They still know him as a bit of a traitor. What's up, Coast Club? Shit game, eh? It's getting okay. But I don't know if there's a storyline yet you can make out from this game. He's got to put this through, and he has put it through. So the Dogs fight back, and 29 apiece could be what the scores are at half time. As Jason Dunstall said, they are grinding away, making things close. You're going to watch Australia v Ireland in the women's? Yeah, I think it's a good concept that they bring it to the women's. I don't know if I'll watch it because it's like 4:35. It's a reason why they actually don't have any AFL games on, which I get it. They want more viewership towards the international rules game, but I don't know if I'll watch it because I've got a few things I'm doing after the footy, but I might watch bits and pieces if I can. I'll definitely keep in touch with the scores and all that, but I don't know who's actually representing Ireland. Are they playing a game of AFL or is it international rules? International rules, yeah, it hasn't happened in a while. How I would heavily consider one day if we played Ireland away. Imagine going to Ireland for the international rules. That would be fucking cool. But I'd probably rather go to Ireland or England for like more significant sports. But that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I've never been to Europe. I definitely do want to go to Europe. And if it comes a time where I need to go to, or I don't need to, but if it comes a time where it's during the footy season, then I might I won't take time off probably like I have, but like I won't be at games and stuff perhaps, if that ever happened. So 19 seconds. It's going to be, unless something drastic here happens with this kick, it's going to be a level playing field at half time, which is probably exactly what we wanted. Probably not what we thought was going to happen, but certainly better than a 30-point crappy shitty game. Kick the ball, Bolton, for fantasy. You fucking idiot. Oh my goodness. If I lose this week by 2 points or less, then it's all because he didn't kick the fucking ball. 29 apiece at half time. Not a bad game of footy, although it definitely hasn't started great. It's sort of, we're easy into it being a little bit better. Apparently it's a game of AFL, so it's real AFL. So who are playing for Ireland? Surely Australia absolutely demolished Ireland. I know Irish. There's quite a strong Irish presence in the women's in terms of players and all that. I don't know if I can actually remember many of the names, but sure they still get absolutely fucking smashed. They should just play soccer. I think they did that. I'm pretty sure they did that. This is a while ago. I think I read a book. It might have been the 50s, might have been the 60s. There was an exhibition game where the best AFL players played a game of soccer. I don't know who it was against. If it was a professional soccer team, that would have been just stupid. Well, I imagine Geelong Cats playing Real Madrid in an AFL game, or in a soccer game. Like, just be sort of it'd be very, like, people would watch it for this because of like who's playing who, but like in terms of like the closeness, if anyone wants an actual contest, it will be fucking shithouse. Funny how I'm like fixing the screen graphics for the YouTube short stream that not a single person has even seen, because I don't know if you can find it. It was against the Victorian State League team. Oh, okay. That makes more sense than them playing like a Bayern Munich. But yeah, there you go. You know about it as well. It did obviously happen. I think they got smashed. What do they say about the third lowest ever? What the fuck were they talking about with that stat? Friday night footy on Fox. I think the Bangladesh test starts soon. I don't actually know if I'll be watching any of that, but does anyone care about cricket in the footy season? Or is everyone still like, and also another question, during the season when the World Cup was on, how did that affect your interest in footy? Did it drop at all for those that really cared about the World Cup? Was there a bit, or did it not affect anything? I guess because you could just watch the game during the week, but like maybe you watch one less footy talk show because you want to watch Argentina or Austria. I don't know. I genuinely want to go to sleep, but I don't want to leave. Well, it's not too late if you've got an important thing on in the morning. You don't have to like watch the stream. You make your own choice with that. How much time is left? I never watched AFL before, but I made a bet on the Dogs to win. You've never watched AFL before. I still don't see why people put bets on sports they got absolutely no idea about, because I don't know. I feel like you only put bets on sports you either going to watch or you at least know some bits about. It's probably someone from like America that there are no other live sports on right now, so they've just got to find this, because I think you can bet on footy in like other countries. Do I do that 23-0 game, or do I just not bother with that? I kind of feel like I can't be stuffed setting it all up. If there are a few comments in the chat, I'll just read the chat at halftime. That's pretty easy to do. I'm happy to do that. So how many subs have we gained this stream? We've got 8 subscribers. It's not too bad. I'm definitely going to try my best to get the subscribers back up. I'm not going to make them my priority, but like I'm going to, there are ways, and I haven't really taken those attempts. No, that's not the word. I haven't really taken them seriously. Those perhaps ways of gaining more subs, because I know about a few of them. Those like little hidden hacks that can get you some more subs. Like saying that XYZ amount of people haven't subbed, and like I've done that before. Like having videos suggested. I think there's a new feature on YouTube Studio with all that. Footy redraft is better than 23-0. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. I haven't played it though, so I won't play that at half time. Half time I'll only have like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to play anything. I honestly haven't watched a bit of this game. Why is it so low scoring? It's just been a very defensive sort of game, There hasn't really been a lot of attack through the corridor either, which probably affects it, but 29 apiece isn't like it's scores a level. It just still feels like it's going to probably be a Fremantle victory by still 3 or 4 goals. They still feel like the better team, but Dogs are doing well to stay in this one. And I just want to change one thing on the screen here. Just moving the scores. Imagine if your viewers were 100% subscribers. That would mean your videos aren't reaching anyone new. Yeah, that would be shit. But I don't think that could ever happen. Like, I don't even think like how many simulations do you have to do for that to be the case? Like for a channel of this size, anyways. Like, even if you watch your own video, doesn't that count as a non-subscribed viewer? I'm not actually sure. Fucking hell, I've moved this again. What's good, Goatchar? Thanks for joining the stream. It's good to hear that you're a fan. Especially knowing that you're a big fan. Oh, fuck this again. I'll move that. There we go. I'm just moving for the non-existent stream that no one cares about because I can't see it. Oh yeah, I won't play that 23-0 just because I don't want to set it up, and I'm considering we're only just started. Oh, someone sent a gift. Someone just sent a gift. Where do I see that? Sent star for 2 jewel. What? Joshua, how did you get that? How did you purchase that? And what is a star for 2? What is that? What is a star? Is it money? Nick, veteran member for 41 months. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate the support. Especially given that I've, posted in a very long time. You're still, contributing to the memberships, very appreciative of that. I'd love to know what that works, but how did you enable that, Josh? Like, not by enable. Where do you even see the feature to send a gift? You can gift members. Oh, by the way, I haven't gifted my memberships for the month. I haven't gifted memberships in 3 months. So let's gift 5 members. Let's see who gets them. That gets the energy up normally. It's something that you can give. But so what benefits do I get from a star though? What is a star? You have terrible analytics, but I love making them. Being subbed. Don't bring yourself down that badly, mate. If you're enjoying what you're making, it's the most important thing, I feel. I appreciate your I've seen a lot of your comments and even emails of the concerns of when I was away for a while. So it's good that you're still around. So Josh actually ends up getting a member. I wonder if you're more likely to get a membership gifted if you gift fucking stars or whatever the hell. So can someone else try and gift, please? Can someone try and gift in the chat? I'm just going to do another membership gifting. I'll probably forget to do my next 5. And it is July, the last day of July, so it resets tomorrow anyway. So I've got to do it. Coast Club also gets a member. Bo and the biggest ranger, as well as Sammy GFC, get those memberships. Who gets these next 5? Aurela Kemp, Blue Moo, Blue Dude, Fort Driver, Lanky Tanky, and Elijah Williams. I don't know how. I think it's still just completely random because no one really out of that last 5 I think are watching this stream. But it can't be too random because what are the chances that Coast Club gets one and Josh when they're watching? Like, is it how do they base it off? Who's subscribed? Who's had a chat in their stream? I've been gifted a membership to a channel. I remember I gifted to a Laserbeam membership, and I might have sent one message on his streams in my life. To answer your question, I only made the bet because if the Dogs win, then my winning payout is 10 times my bet. But why? Yeah, the Dogs, to be fair, the Dogs were really heavy underdogs. Pardon the pun. I think they were $9 if I'm not mistaken. How much did you have the Bulldogs for? What did you put on and what were the odds? G'day, go time. What's good, Sarah? I'm going well. I'm going well. I am going well at this stage of my journey. How to get to it? It's a present icon, and that's how you spend. But what are jewels and what are stars? I need to look into this because I've got no clue. Don't even know how much. Apparently they're free, so check to see if that works for you guys. Why don't you give that a crack? And it's not even an obvious thing. So perhaps it could come to a stage where it's just freaking annoying. It's like very irrelevant. It's not like TikTok where you gift roses and all those random items. I've watched every video you've made, your AFL packs to streaming. Really, mate? Well, I've made a lot of videos in my time. Which one has been your favorite? That is a question, actually, to ask. What content would you guys want me to do now that I'm back? But more so, what content have you enjoyed the most of the previous years of me doing YouTube? So I've just seen here, Mr. Blue Dude has sent a party hat for 20 jewels. But no one can see. Oh, no, they can see it in the live chat. They can see that. There you go. How do you... I don't know how to do that. I really don't. I think it's just a waste of time. It's just another stupid gimmick. YouTube, get better at updates because that's not even... Who asked for that? They're just stickers. They're just stickers. Speaking of stickers, if you're a member, spam your tips for the week. So spam the teams you think will win. Like, for example, if I think the Saints are going to win, if I think Port Adelaide, I spam the clubs. Where do you get the jewels from, though? No idea. Out of their asses, maybe. I've got no idea. I like the vlogs and Omegle stuff. Well, I've done maybe two Omegle videos. I'd consider jumping back on Omegle, maybe on streams instead of doing videos, just to have a bit of a piss take. I'd consider it, but I'm very socially awkward, so probably wouldn't be shit content, but it'd be sort of shit content because I wouldn't really do much. 50 stars is $1, and to gift a star is 2 jewels, so it's barely a cent. Yeah, it's like when people gift roses and it's like you think it's a big thing and you say, oh, thanks for the roses. You realize you end up, that's 25 cents. It's like, what you're making yourself look like an idiot on public stream for 25 cents. Don't know if that's the best trade-off. Didn't Omegle get shut down? It did get shut down, but there are other versions. The Omi TV, there are other ones. Tom Hawkins reckons that the Dockers are going to absolutely put the foot on the sword, which they could in this. It could end up being like huge margin. If you haven't voted in the poll for the prediction, I've got 267 votes. 267 votes. 18% Dogs, 19% Freo 1 to 15, 42% Freo 16 to 39, and 21% Freo 40 plus. At this stage in the game, I think it'll be Fremantle in the 6 to 19 range. Weekly Log 42 or the footy basketball in 2023. Oh, the Telstra ad is back. Fuck. Thankfully, they don't really spam this ad as often as they used to. They only play this ad like twice every game, I reckon. Have you ever met AFL Tube? I have quite a number of times, actually. Which one was Weekly Vlog 42? Go time. Cannot remember. Freo as of recent weeks have dominated second half, so wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, they have. That's the thing. There's still probably like $6 odds on them to lose. Chris bet $10 for $100. Wow. Be good return. I mean, That's $10 odds, isn't it? 2-week timeout because he showed corn after. I never showed. What do you mean I showed? I won't say it, but I never. I showed a photo, and they thought it was that. Oh, because Omegle thought you. Oh, yeah. I don't know what they actually thought it was. Cardi doesn't need Omegle. Why is that even a topic? Well, it's shut down, Kathy, and it's not. No one needs them. I don't need Omegle. You love the Telstra ad, don't you? Mr. Blue Dude sent another gift, but I don't know if it actually helps me, the gifts, but thanks. Thank you for the gifts. Freo will win by like 33 points. Oh, my bloody YouTube studio's frozen. Oh, there we go. Now it's better. Thankfully, the chats have been up and about, which means that it can, hopefully this halftime break can breeze past. And hopefully there's a moment or two in this game that I can turn into a bit of content on short form, because that's the goal. I bet Freo money line. I'm 11. Can I tell you something so exciting for me? Sure, you can, Lachlan. You can tell me whatever you... Well, maybe keep some things secret. Like, don't tell me your address or whatnot. I'm in the Fremantle Junior Academy. That's cool. Oh, that's your thing. Oh, sick. Don't know what exactly that entails, but sounds pretty cool. I'm not sure what benefits you get from that, but that sounds cool. Is this chat subscribers only, mate? I'm trying to figure out if that's even a thing anymore. I really hate this. I'm not gonna lie. This KFC. If anyone's watching the ads, I hate the KFC chicken ad. The Go Full. It's so AI obvious. It's just it's an annoying ad. It's overplayed. Not as shit as the Telstra ad, but up there. In my opinion. I'm doing some work and watching, but if you want to talk later, yeah, yeah, all good, all good. I'll respond to you when I get the time to. But sometimes it can be hard to get back to everyone that does reach out, because you get a lot of messages. If the Bulldogs win this game, does that mean they could still finish top 6? I don't want them to finish top 6. I actually want them to finish 7th, so we can play them in wildcard. Because I think we can beat the Dogs again if we play them, and it'll be at the G, so it'll be a bit more interesting. It's basically Free Waffle, but for kids. And also the Old Spice hat is so AI. Yeah, they're good with AI. They're AI is not all bad, but a lot of AI is fucking shit. To be honest with you, it's scary. I don't really talk too much about it because going to that AI rabbit hole is actually quite frightening. But yeah, some of the things you can do now with AI is pretty scary. No, I get it's hard to get back. Yeah, I know, but I have to give back to those that I'm close to as well, and all that. So I appreciate it. And by the way, I think you said something about Snapchat. I've deleted Snapchat. I deleted it for a couple of reasons. But I don't need it. That's the thing. I don't really need to return to it. I message most, or if not all, people on other apps anyway, so I just probably won't use it. And I don't want to get to a stage where I'm using it and I'm start using it more than I should, and then I'm like wasting time on it. Rather not do that. I'd love to see you back. I'm Triforce Legends. Cheers for joining the stream, man. Glad that you're pumped to see me back. All right, third quarter underway here at Optus Stadium. Hopefully we can still get a pretty even one. If it becomes pretty close in the last quarter, I'll very well get invested in this game. I need to find a more efficient way of resetting this fucking timer. Well, they'll get the first score. I think that's the first time they've led, if I'm not mistaken, the Bulldogs. I think that's the first time they've led. Do you think Naz will be a Hall of Famer? I would think so, yes. Bulldogs v Saints wildcard game would be wild. It would be. It would be bloody insane, but we will see. we will see who we play if we make it. We definitely still need to beat. Like, we'll probably lose tomorrow, but if we don't win against Carlton, Richmond, and Gold Coast, we are gonna probably not make the finals. Do you do fantasy? Says Lachlan. I do. Yeah, I am in a fantasy comp league and all that. I've got Bont, Sarong, Jackson, and Bolton. So they're doing okay. And a miss is going to take a set shot from around 50, just outside 50, to put Fremantle back in front. Bomber Hill, how you going, man? How have you been? How have you been? I've been all right as of late, but needed to take a lot of time off YouTube content and well, it really was a life reset in a way. I just researched the stickers that to keep members. I'll answer that in a sec here because Amos is going to go and almost score. So scores a level. Research these stickers. They're to keep members a presence in the chat. I don't get that. Does that make any sense? Is it a members only thing? I don't know. I actually don't know what that is at all. I've got absolutely no idea. Are you going to Tigers? Yeah, I will be going to that game, Jacko. I didn't go to the Essendon St Kilda game, and I didn't go to the Port Adelaide St Kilda game, or the Geelong St Kilda game. So I only just started going to Saints games again, but I'm looking forward to that. Tell you what, I need to go toilet badly. I've had a bit of water and a solo I was drinking in the McDonald's cup, and now I need to take a piss. Definitely not members, but it's to get recognised. I guess it's a fun way of getting recognised, but I wonder how many you're allowed to send. Bulldogs doing well here. Cooper Hines having the game of his life. Goes inside 50, but they had numbers, the Dockers. Can the Dogs stay in touch here? Your scores are wrong. How are they wrong? Trying to rage bait, or are you just taking the piss? Here's a go. Can they get one here, the Dogs? Oh, that's a bad handball. Should have gone the shot. And the Dockers should clear it from here. And they will clear it from there. So, how the hell do you... I don't know if they're rage baiting. I don't know what the point of rage baiting in that way would be. I would find that quite dumb. Oh, what a pickup from Murphy Reid. That is a beautiful pickup. And then an even better kick into space for Dudley. And Dudley from outside 50. Can he slot this? This would be great. That is... Oh, that would have been the best play of the game. Finally a bit of excitement. It is such a kiddie thing. Even the word pisses me off as well. And it pisses me off when I get into arguments, chats with people, and I'm just being on genuine with what I'm trying to say, and they hit me with a stop trying to rage bait me. It's just like, fuck, that's rage baiting me back to try and get a reaction. I don't just making the point that I wanted to make without trying to piss you off. And but when someone says that actually means that they're feeling annoyed, because I wouldn't say that. No, all good, Lachlan, not all good. So make some Cox there, waiting on the bench, doing his stretches. Bit too close for comfort on the screen. Williams goes long down the line. And not really. There are no targets up forward for the Dogs. They're going to have to do all their work on the ground. That's the problem with the forward line at the moment. But they're doing well enough to stay 1 point within the game. It does feel a bit like when we played them. Like the floodgates, are they going to break? So you just have to pay to gamble for stickers. I don't think it's YouTube gambling. West decides to go for the pass, and good stuff. That was McDonald. Mr. Blue Dude, did you just send another? Yeah, you sent a gold coin. How are you doing that? I mean, if it's that easy, I feel like everyone would do it, but how are you doing that? And why did that message not have a membership star on either? I don't fucking know what the star or the jewels are. I don't even know what they mean. Barry says I'm a Saints fan. It's good. We need more St Kilda fans in the next. Oh my God! West drops an easy ball. Oh, they were out there, the Dogs. I'm semi-cheering for them because I would like to see them win this game in a way. Menza, how are you going? Yeah, I saw you sent. I don't know if you joined one of my older streams. I think you might have. I can't remember if you did because there were a lot, but it is good to be back and good to be back differently. Like my whole mental attitude is totally different now to what it was, especially in the last few weeks, months. It's been a weird year, not the best year with a lot of the time that I was spending, but yeah, going all right. Hopefully you're doing also well. Which I think you are. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, good to see you on the stream, Menza, and good for your sake that the Hawks are doing well this year. So they're a chance, perhaps. Maybe a Hawker return if you guys play in the finals. Well, they will, but a grand final. And you'd probably get a guaranteed grand final ticket, I think. Or am I mistaken? Do you remember the 2023 Ireland final? I was above you. I don't remember that. Well, I remember the game. I don't remember you being above me. Good tackle there from Vandermeer. And the Dockers just make a couple of fumbles and the Dogs now can rebound and they will. They've got to get the quick handball. They do. Vandermeer. Can they pull this one off? Kennedy. He's got options. He looks back. They give it back to Kennedy. Kennedy could go to Lob. And Lob will find the mark. And there goes the Dogs. Can they find another? They will. They'll find another option. Oh, they've cooked it. They've cooked it badly. What are they doing? They had a clear shot. That is, that's tragedy for the Bulldogs. The Dogs are going to go from one end of the ground to the other. This would really hurt. This is going to really hurt. Tracy Marks. That's a coach killer. That is a real coach killer. Holy. That's the difference between a top side and a semi-dodgy side. Bad kick, bad fumble, and then the Dockers went 5 seconds from one end to the other. I expect that to be water. That was Solo. Didn't taste. I like the taste of Solo, but when you're expecting something to be water and it didn't taste like that. Don't spoil Lockie. We don't want that. So Tracy from 15 out kicks the goal. Only just. He wasn't far off missing that. 7 points now. Yeah, give it some more research because it'll save me time from doing. I don't know if I want to research that. I don't know what you were like in the past few months or so, but you do look. Well, I'm glad that you see that. I guess that you're seeing it reflect from me. That's good. That's good for the sake of my life and content. You want to be more enthused when you're doing it all. Because I think on the streams before I stopped making content, you probably could tell I wasn't really feeling it, but I had to hide it. Yeah, there. Thanks, Menza. All I can think of is September at the moment, but wouldn't write off the Saints yet. Well, don't write us off for wildcard, but it's about as far as we're going to make it, unfortunately, because we won't be able to beat a side in the wildcard. I still don't. Well, maybe. I think maybe, but that's about as far as we can reach. So the first week of finals. What do you call the first week of finals now? Does it have a new name? Because it's not the first week anymore. Anyways, Dockers go again. And this is exactly what the Dogs can't stop. Get the ball in quick and long and look at all these tall targets. A good fist. Good fist to get it over the line. Games like this is why I'm satisfied. The Dockers is why I'm not satisfied. Oh, great side, great team, but oh my, mate, what are they? 19-2. Is that their record? Oh no, 17-2. 17-2. Like, yeah, you've earned your right to be the flag favourites because they're the gears that they go up in. No one can stop the Dockers when they're at their very best. I don't think. At home, at least, not. But the Dogs are still trying here, although they do look second rate at the moment. Here we go again. The Dockers go inside 50. Jackson's there. Good work, Harmus. But it's a risk to fist it because, Frederick's going to... Oh, good bump. Harmus gets it back. He's going to be quick. Oh, they're going to be quick here. The two blokes in the headband go at each other, and then he kicks the fucking ball out in the full. He kicks the ball out in the full. That's the last thing you want to do. Oh, my God. And Swikowski's got it now. And he's going to go the shot, apparently. I don't know if he's got it. He goes... Oh, Jackson, what a fly. Cox. Frederick. He loves these situations. He's missed the lot. Well, he's kicked a point. So 38-30. It's just staying in this game, the Dogs. They call the first week qualifying and eliminate. Yeah, but that's too long. Like week 2 semi-final week. Week 3's prelim week. Week 1, I don't want to say qualifying elimination. It's too long. That's why you call it week 1. But it should just be, that should be the finals. Like, wildcard should be separate from finals, but it isn't. So Swikowski goes inside 50 again. Jackson's there, but there's 3 on him. They're doing well to defend here. It has to be said. But it's not really going past their half of the ground. It's just staying in Freo's half. Yeah, I don't know, Lockie. Oh, thanks for that, Menza. Actually, really means a lot. Like that you have that level of faith, and I've got the faith as well to turn this into something proper. It felt more like I don't know, the way I traded everything felt more like I was doing it as a hobby, despite all the time I put into it. I'm seeing things a little differently because obviously I need to think about more long-term stuff as opposed to the short-term, which is mostly the priority for most of doing content before I stopped making content. I agree. I just assume it's part of the finals by AFL standards set by them. Oh, almost Jackson. That would have been dangerous. It's 9 points. If they can keep it under 12, I think the Dogs might have a chance in the last quarter, but they've had the last 5 inside 50s all go Freo's way. Well, I've only just started planning and doing all that in the last week and a bit, Menza, and like really only last week, but just things have been like I'm actually doing things that I have never done before. So I think it'll just mean the content will be better, but I haven't really got too much to talk about. So maybe you can message me privately at some stage if you want to know a little bit more, but still very early, only just coming back. I think the main approach is just not to rush into things and just ease into it all so it feels natural. Because like if I know that this game's actually okay, but let's say you go off social media for 8 weeks, you can't make yourself click, open Instagram or whatever. You can't go from that to creating a full comeback video on the next day. Old me would have thought, oh fuck, I have to make the best video of all time. Otherwise the break wasn't justified. But thankfully that's not the way I actually took that advice. Not advice, but that mentality. Think about it the way it's trending, the AFL will conclude in... Well, I'm not going to be too angry about that. I kind of wouldn't mind if they had a bit more extra footy stuff in October because it feels like the footy season kind of has a mini reset for me, but it's going to be over in 7 or 8 weeks. So hopefully by then I'll have something prepared for the off season, like I always wanted to. I really need to take a piss, but I'll just go now. It doesn't really matter. I don't miss anything, which is good. Might have missed some chats. How many got in chat? 44 in. What I don't know what these new gifts are, and it's only one guy setting them all. I don't actually know what they do. He's trying to like look into it, but he's now sent me a gold coin. But he hasn't sent it to me because I don't get shit. It's like free donations or whatnot. Head to the toilet before you... Yeah. Would be very silly if I pissed myself on stream again. Menza said... Yeah. So, you're right. Chris and Dean will obviously make high production quality videos and they take a lot more time on them. I'd like to get to a stage where I could make videos like that, but I don't know if I could. Like, he's got a huge team behind him and all that, and he's built up all these skills and, you know, he understood the whole business side of things behind the scenes. He's behind the scenes. Obviously, must be quite hectic, but I'm sure he's followed some form of a structure this entire time he's doing YouTube to get to the stage that he has gotten to. But you're right. But like the thing is, people still like consistency and want to see particular videos on the channel. So I still probably will do some of what I was still doing back then. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about posting 3 videos, 4 videos a week like I used to. I can take a bit of a back step. You are right with that. O'Driscoll lines up and he's missed. Are these gifts a form on giving money? I don't think they are, because if they were, there would be some figures going up in my stats, but they're not. Plus, he's told me that he's been doing it for free, so that'd be an infinite money glitch if for whatever reason you could send free donations and I'd earn the money. That'd be pretty good, but it's I fucked the scores. I hate when I fuck the scores up because I got to actually reset everything. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I am back, and so is Artie Jones. Well, I don't say so is Artie Jones. He didn't return this game, but can he put the Bulldogs back within 4 points? I don't know if he's got the journey. It actually doesn't make sense. I've looked into it. It says that it's not exclusive, but I still don't have an app. I think you might have to accept the ability to actually have the feature. You might have to accept the ability, because I only did that recently. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Still in play though. And this is where the Dogs are at their most dangerous. Ed Richards! Oh, he's been touched on the line. So this game continues to give a little bit, as I've got to get the score ready. I've got to change that now to 31. It was 4-7. They just received rubies, which convert into rubies. Oh, I read that like rupees, the Indian currency. Probably the least of your worries, but are you going to the NFL? I would be way more wanting to go than I was a few months ago, because I have a ticket, but it's quite expensive and I haven't paid for it, but I have a ticket if I want to go, and that would be cool content, I reckon. You know, that would be a really cool content idea. It would be in an awkward time, you know, footy finals and then an NFL video, like what the fuck? But we will see. I haven't really made a decision on that yet. Yeah, that's the mindset, and that's the approach that I hopefully can get working, Edward. But thank you for the comment ahead that I read. Well, I don't think it's like sending roses because I don't earn anything. I don't get money for it. So, I don't know. Coins the gift section. You need jewels that require money. It's a weird thing. Okay. So you might only need to have YouTube Premium to have the option to do that. And I don't know what percentage of viewers have YouTube Premium. I mean, I've got it. It's good, but it's not everyone. Like, it's good because I don't have to watch ads and I can watch YouTube, like off screen. Like I can turn my phone off and still be watching YouTube or listening to YouTube. It's good. Oh, you don't have YouTube Premium? So then I've got no idea of how it works. Maybe you have to be on the stream and you get minutes, you get like rewards for staying on for longer, which is good to keep people staying. Good work, Richards, getting it out of there. Can the bot do something brilliant? No, he can't because the Dockers have numbers. And Cox is too slow. That'll be over the line with 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes on the clock. Have no clue what we're talking about. This weird gifting feature that, has been added to YouTube, but we don't know what it does. Yeah, YouTube Music, but the thing is, I've got Spotify, so I don't really use YouTube Music. Good work, Jones, to get a contest, and that's ball every day of the week. That's what? Bullshit! There's no chance they didn't pay ball. I know he kicked it afterwards, but that he's had his prior. Yeah, that's ball. That's textbook. He took him to ground. Oh my god. That is. I don't know if anyone else watched that, but I tell you what, that was a shit call. And look at this. Look at this. The prancing pony. Murphy Reid, he'll find a target. No, he doesn't find a target. That's a shocking disposal. I think there's a 1% chance Bulldogs winning. No, mate. 1%. More like a 20%, I'd say. Oscar McDonald's having the game of his life. Umps are better than 2024, though. It's debatable. It's a turn-off for a lot of people, the umpires. Frederick's got to be careful. And Murphy Reid runs onto it and keeps it in. Keeps it in again. Wow, that was exciting. Oh, you idiot. Oh, my God. Yeah, maybe I was right about Davidson all along. Kicks it straight to Sarong. I know he was under pressure, but like, oh, that just bounced in. I know he was under pressure, but like, what was he thinking? It was a miss kick, clearly, but like, who are you kicking it to, mate? I do have Sarong in my fantasy team, so if he kicks the goal, that'll help. And he does kick the goal, and that really hurts you when you do that, because especially when you're in a position where you can't afford to do any of those things at all. You've got to fight back, and it's harder for the Bulldogs to get goals themselves, and you just give one up so freaking easily. It's really, it's like I said it before, a coach killer. What? On the official app, 9% tip the Dogs. 9? Last I checked, it was 3. Dude is colorblind. It's a 1% chance before the game. Now, no way. We are 3. Well, it's definitely dropped. It'd be interesting to have like a live like a live win viz, like they do in the cricket. But it's sort of, I don't know how you would do that in footy, like a win predictor, like what percentage. Like you don't need to have that though. You just check the scores. It could be kind of irrelevant, and that annoys me because if they kept it under 2 goals, the Dogs, and it would make for an interesting last quarter. But now it's going to probably be a shit last quarter. 46-31 as well, so it's not a high scoring game. Jackson needs to score a bit more as well. I think I've got a message saying that he's only had a -1 fantasy fucking quarter. On Sportsbet, I tip the Dogs, and if they win, I win 200. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste of a bet, to be honest. But some other person in the stream said they did like pretty much the exact same thing. Hines, he's had a big game. They need to find something here. I don't know where. The Bont's he's been quiet, hasn't he? They'll need more out of him. Oh, free kick to the Dogs here. Okay, this is where they have to find something. They need to find something here. But it's so congested that they're probably not even going to... Oh, great handball from Lob. Jones, Vandermeer. Oh, it was touched. It was fucking touched. It shouldn't be 14 points. I do feel like it should be less than that because of that last mistake. Anyways, bit of a shorter quarter that. 3-quarter time at the 27-minute mark. It is a 14-point margin. And, yeah, I really can see this one blowing out to perhaps what I predicted, 32 points. I said Shai Bolton for 2 goals before the game. He's not even looked like scoring, which he's had a quiet quarter. I don't even know what he scored in fantasy that quarter. He scored 8 points that quarter. It's been a terrible fantasy game. It really has. Let's chuck another Bulldog scarf on. I have 2 for whatever reason, but I'll put it on because I want them to win. And if they win, Lockie will get his bet winnings. Only $20. I'm like, yeah, I guess you could say it's only $20, but I almost never put that much money ever on a bet. It's normally $10 or less. Bring out Wharfie time. Yeah, well, if Wharfie time happens, Wharfie time happens. Isn't that bad for the Saints? It has no effect. I don't think it has really any effect. Like, I'm being honest with you, the best we're going to finish is 10th. But if they win, then we probably won't play them in a final. And I want to play them in a final, but yeah. Yeah, the one of the drawbacks of having a Friday night game in Perth is that the game does finish quite late. So last night's game finished at like 10 o'clock. Or yeah, and this game's going to finish at 11. Oh, maybe not 11, but like 10:40. Take that scarf off. I'll leave the scarf on. Put $50 on it if it's the Melbourne Cup only. And shit, yeah, that's good as. That is, yeah, 25. I mean, the other day I won $250 on a multi I put on, but I don't really win big, ever. Like, I'm never going to put more than $20 on, probably, on a single bet. Because I don't need to. And I'd rather put 4 on smaller ones than 1 on a big one. Hi, Carmen, I just joined. How you going, Soxy? Good to see you back on the streams, mate. Hopefully you've been okay over the time I've been away. About time you change it to a purple and white one. Well, I only have one of those scarves, and I'm not going to move it because it is where it should be right now. Are you streaming it tomorrow? I will not be, but maybe on Sunday. And then I don't know quite what I'll be doing the next week with the streams. I barely gamble on Sportsbet, but it's only if I feel lucky. 90% of the time, I don't get lucky. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose more typically. That's what they say. Yeah, we'll get tipping videos again. That's the thing. I can't I'm actually quite surprised at how popular the tipping videos have been, more so from because all the videos I put out this year didn't feel like they were put out with much love. I guess I was it felt like a chore, and I kept missing the deadline, and it brought more stress, and it all felt rushed. And every single day I'd be posting, couldn't bring myself to record or write a script, even though I still ended up videoing. So those tipping videos are in the past. They were shit. I'm just surprised people were so much wanting them back. I'm like, I personally was thinking I wouldn't even watch this shite. So if I wouldn't watch it, why would other people watch it? So when they return, they'll feel better. Like I'll feel like I'll be putting more energy into it, and I'll be responding to comments and stuff. You know, I didn't miss that side of it. I didn't respond to many comments before June this year. Thoughts on Richmond Eagles on Sunday? For like a potential game to stream, or just in general? Because I think West Coast win that game by 5+ goals. That's why the pokies is the way to go. No, it definitely isn't, because I've lost more on the pokies in single days than I have any other form of betting. I love the tipping videos. Yeah, and I'll bring them back, and hopefully if I get a consistency, they can be good for the growth of the channel. It's an easy video to make. Well, not easy, but it's like it's not the most difficult video to make. And for the most part, I don't mind putting them together. But this year, I definitely didn't. I'll be honest. I definitely didn't. I don't know. I might not worry about the punishments from earlier this year, because it's kind of not that important anymore. I kind of want to restart everything, so probably not, but never know. Sammy in the chat says he saw Will today. Yeah, I think he went to see Spider-Man, the new Odyssey. Is that what the name of the movie is? I might be very wrong. What is the name? I want to watch it. I want to watch it. No, Brand New Day. Why did I say the new Odyssey? I think that's another movie. Could be, but yeah, I definitely do want to see it. Maybe I'll watch it on the weekend, the new Spider-Man, because yeah, I'm not huge into the Marvel. Well, I like the Avengers. I'm not massive. I'm not one of those nerds, but I'd watch it. Yeah, don't spoil. Yeah, do not spoil Lockie, because I would actually want to, and probably others would want to watch it as well. My sister watched it tonight, actually. My sister watched it tonight, and I haven't watched many movies in a while at the cinemas, at least. So I probably will want to go to the game with someone, but we'll see. By the way, has anyone found this stream on YouTube Shorts, or was that just not worth setting up? Oh my goodness. Oh, I actually looked like that went through. Not really. Yeah, the IMAX movie. Yeah, okay. Longest Spider movie, they say, only by 10 minutes after. How long is it? It's not. It's not 3 hours, is it? I found it in Shorts and changed to the video one. Did you? Well, most people that are loyal aren't going to watch it via Shorts. It's just to get perhaps some new viewers. That's the whole point. I think it's just to try and grow the streams so more people can reach it. It hasn't done shit today, But it might be that one stream that it does take off and random people start joining. You never know. Because but I don't believe the person that said that because no one else has said anything about it. And I've tried to look myself. Like, you should be able to find it if you wanted to find it, I feel. 2 hours 25. Google said the gifts are from shorts. Do you even like the wild card? I like it because we have a chance of playing in it. I do like it. In a bit of a biased way. But I think what will help me more is to just do these on the TikTok as well, because TikTok is very, very good for streaming. I quite enjoy TikTok live streams. Nothing happened in the last minute in this game. They just want more money. Yeah, I know they do. But I'm a sucker for it if we're going to play in it. I'm pretty sure I was shitting on it when it was first a thing. I think I definitely was, because what I thought, they should have just waited till Tassie came in and then maybe wait for 20 teams instead of just doing it straight away. And Jackson on the other end should be a mark. Wow, they didn't pay a free kick. The umpire in this game has been quite questionable. You pay those normally. You do pay them normally. Chaz, don't beg for don't beg for them for a mod. It's a waste of time. Still in play, and that'll be out. I haven't actually have an update. This is how irrelevant this game's feeling like it is. I haven't done the score update for the 33 for the Bulldogs. And I would have liked him to have that mark, because I need points from him. Sarong gets a clearance. Is Jackson there? Tracy. If it's not Jackson, oh, they didn't pay that either. I mean, okay. Apparently Jason Unser reckons that wasn't controlled. Oh, that's a very stiff one. Oh, Cox gets a free run of it. What are you doing there, English? Clark drops it. Ryan decides to be an idiot, but somehow gets it through. And now they're away, the Dockers, if they want to. McDonald has had a great game. And he almost finds Cox. That'll go out of bounds. I just want a mod, mate. Yeah, and I want $1 million. It's been going all right, Rassic Brothers. It's been good to get back to doing streaming and feeling a lot more positive with doing it, because, you know, I've had a break and I needed the break. So yeah, even though I've had streams, obviously they've performed better numbers wise, but arguably this has been one of the better streams I've done. Wait, I just saw my teacher in the crowd. What the fuck? That is weird. I'm getting the same entertainment from this game that I got from that one terrible game between Essendon and Richmond. Yeah, this has been a disappointing game, but I didn't really know what I was expecting. Like, if this is a game that was on during my my absence, I wouldn't have watched it at all. How's the game? It's been all right, but Fremantle have not really been that good. They've shown some glimpses. Bulldogs have done well enough to keep in touch, but I don't think it's going to really make any difference. I don't think they're going to win this game with the way it's turning, the way that it's coming across at the moment. Like 46-33. They keep trying to kick it at Jackson, but the Dogs have done well to mitigate his real aerial threat in the air in the 50. Hopefully a close ending. Yeah, that'd be nice, but That's not. They're not tagging Jackson. You can't really tag Jackson, I don't think. Like, how can you tag a ruckman? And they're chipping the ball around. To be honest with you, it's probably not the worst idea to do now. Oscar McDonald, he's don't know what his stat line is, but it's probably as good as any other player. Oh, Tracy climbs on the pack of 3 other Dogs plays, and that's why you'd want him in pretty much any team. Every club would want a Josh Tracy. We can trade Josh Tracy for Max King. How about that, Freo? Nah, it's a good take. 2 goals, 2. So odds are that this is going to either go one way or another. 50-50. Probably should kick it though. And that's kind of like the last one. That like looked like it was going through for a point. Because it's such a high kick that he made. So he's kicked 3 goals. Now that'll probably be the game. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys are all doing that are watching this stream, but if I do a stream on Sunday, I'm not sure what game, and if it'd even be worth doing a stream, but I do one if I've got really not much on and I've got like, I want to watch the game, I might as well stream the game. That's the mindset. If I'm going to watch the game anyways, and I haven't got anything more important to do, then I'll probably just stream a game, another one on Sunday. But I'm not sure which one because all of the games look pretty crap. Even West Coast Richmond, I don't think will be close. I lost my 20. Technically, you haven't yet, but you won't get your money. You won't win your money because it looks like now the Dockers are going to really flex their muscles and perhaps win this game on 5 or 6 goals. But Cooper Hines has been a reason why the Dogs have still been in this game. He's the top goal scorer. That's not what you'd want at all. Davidson owes him a goal. Handballs it off to Fraser. They just keep stuffing it up, the Bulldogs. It's been really frustrating to watch, wanting them to do well. First time a team will go 18-2 since 2011. Wow. You feel like it would have happened in the last 15 years? Yeah, wow. Do they end up finishing 21-2? I think they'll lose to a team in the next few weeks. They'll start resting plays. Like, the games aren't as important now. Like, you don't want to injure your stars in 3 weeks' time. Or someone's down. Tracy, playing like a midfielder. So you take out Josh Tracy. This is a 1-point game to the Bulldogs. Dudley will find a target. They're play. Oh, they've collided. Oh, my God. They get out of jail, the Dogs. That's a free kick on for English. That was holding the man. A lot of mistakes in this game. And that's a shit kick. Well, I wonder if the total game points will be over 100. Surprise the Hawthorn team from 2010 to 60. Yeah. I thought, especially winning a 3-peat, I thought they would have... one of their seasons they only lost 3 games. Or am I wrong on that? Bont's been quiet, unfortunately. If Bont somehow takes the game by the scruff of the neck and does something in the next 10 or so minutes, maybe they have a chance. But otherwise, I just can't really see a play doing it for them. Especially with Freo already being up by 19 and knowing how to end games. Bolton gets the mark on the wing. Gives it off to Brayshaw. Gives it back to Bolton. Gives it back to Bolton. Gives it back to Bolton. Shy Bolton is... well, he's getting handballs for me. Davidson. Sanders and falls to ground. Comes back. Yeah, Bolton doing what he needed to do in the in the first 3 quarters and get fantasy points for me. That would have been one of the goals of the year if he kicked that. But he didn't even kick it. He kept handballing it. Dogs haven't kicked a goal since half-time, have they? Fuck, you're right. It'd be one of the lowest scores of the year for sure. And Voss marks in the lead. Well, are the Dogs even do they even deserve to be in the finals? The Dogs, when you look at it in that sense, well, probably they do. There's just such a gap between them and the Dockers. I don't think Amiss and Voss will get a goal each. Has Voss kicked one? Has he or not? Has Amiss kicked one? I think Amiss has kicked one, maybe. I don't know. It's like Tracy or Bus for them. He's kicked it. He's kicked it. And there you go. Look at that. Fist pumps the crowd, and 25 points will be the game. How is that a lol moment? Oh, that's a nudity. That is explicit nudity. Child pornography on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Fox Footy have broadcasted child pornography on the fucking screen. Rigged game, you reckon? Kid taking your shirt off. You get kicked out for that if you're doing that at the cricket. Is Patrick Voss related to Michael Voss? Wouldn't have thought so. What happened? Kid took his shirt off and started waving it, and they zoomed in on it. And now the commentators have made mention of it as well. It's too late for the Dogs. If they try now, it's too late. They're going to need to kick double their score just about. And they're playing like an absolute bunch of spuds in the forward line. That came around only exiting the stadium with police officers. That's true. Yeah. Goalless first half, second half at the moment here still for the Dogs. And that is the worst kick inside 50 I've seen. Bailey Williams decided to just give the ball back. "58 plays 33, and Tracy almost marks on the wing. Bontempelli, he's done nothing today. Goes to Fraser. Oh, no, that was O'Donnell. And Lobb takes the mark. Oscar McDonald has the most ranking points with 128. He's going to go the shot here. I mean, it doesn't make any difference whether he kicks this or not. I don't think. He goes the pass, and Kennedy marks on a pretty difficult angle. Oh, my doggies, Essendon can play better than that. Who do they have this week? They've got Adelaide. Good luck. Kennedy still cannot get the Dogs a goal, but technically, if you look at it, scoreboard-wise, if I would have told you it's a 4-goal margin with 10 to go, you'd say there's still a chance. Not with the way this has been played. And it's another 50 for like the third time. Bont needs more for yeah, I'm kind of scared to check fantasy at the moment because I think it's going to be bad. It doesn't even want to refresh. Oh, my second monitor's frozen again, which means I can't even see what's happening in the game. Fuck me dead. Come on. Let me change the KO. My laptop's fine, but my monitor's frozen. Okay, I can read the chat here at least. You have 2 monitors? Well, I always had 2 monitors, but I only have one plugged in. And I obviously have my laptop as well. But it's It's still frozen, so I can't. I don't know how to actually get. I mean, at least the stream hasn't crashed, but like, what's the point of reacting to a game I can't even see? Yeah, I'm not missing much from the sounds of it, but it's annoying. Like, I can hear the game. Oh, there we go. It fucking worked. So I wasn't too worried because normally that just fixes itself, but it was annoying still. Fucking shit, how KO was on laptop or PC, like it makes your monitor freeze. I don't know if that was KO's fault though. So Frederick is gonna put the dagger in the heart reel. This will confirm the result if it hasn't already, and he's hit the post, so probably still confirms the result. And there's a bloke in a hot dog costume for I don't know what reason. Freo got a shot to end it, and it's hit the post. Thank you, Jake. It's good to be back, and we'll ease into things as we have been in the last couple of weeks. It's been a pretty solid stream. I've enjoyed the chats and I've enjoyed the vibes. That's, I think, probably the most important thing. And views will come back. Time will come. Let's drop the ball. That'll be done. They play on advantage and numbers out the back. Dudley. It's gonna be. It's probably going to be like a 6-goal game. I wonder how all the other live streamers are tracking along and keeping their viewers entertained. Who's this? Who's he listening to? Who is he listening to? I just clicked on the Sporting Lou stream. Who the hell is he listening to? Dudley Slot said, obviously. Don't know who he's dedicated that celebration to, but he's kicked the goal to make it a 31-point margin. What a rubbish game. What a rubbish game. Very good stream. I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream. It's been fun. Who is he listening to, though?
Doggers have won.
Of course they've won. Of course they've won. They've got the best forward line in the league, though. Fremantle. There's no question. There's no two ways around it. They have got the best for chat. Who have the best? Who are the? What 3 clubs are the best midfields in the league? I know we're talking about forward lines, but I'd kind of like to get a discussion going if people have the will to do so. As Jackson goes inside 50, they're just taking the piss now, Fremantle. They are taking the piss. Voss, this side will go to a grand final. I'm telling you this. Bolton, he needs 2. He's got 1. There's his first. It's 37 points. It's party time. It is party time here at Optus Stadium. This is exactly what happened when we played the Dockers earlier in the year. The floodgates they just opened and basically stayed open. Freo, Geelong and Swans. Brisbane, Fremantle and Sydney. Yeah. Fremantle, the thing is, they've got the best forward line, one of the best midfields. Because you obviously count Ruckman in there as well, and then Sydney are up there. I genuinely think Saints could be a top 3 or 4 midfield in not too long, in not that long time, because Darcy Wilson's re-signed. Naz is one of the best in the league, and if he stays around, hopefully he does. Who else? Max Hall's a gun. Hugo Garcia's a gun. They'll become more household names. I mean, already people are finding, and they're all young. They're all young. Philippou as well. Winhager. Brisbane, Hawthorn, and Hawthorn are not in the top 3 for midfields. They're not a terrible midfield, but they've got probably still 1 or 2 that they need. going to be another one here because they're just falling apart, the Bulldogs. Like you know they're falling apart when that's happening. Karmas decided to just throw the ball onto his boot, and it just went straight back to a Driscoll. Canterbury Bulldogs beat the Storm. Don't really care, but sure. Lachlan, how are you, mate? I'm not looking forward to the round 23. I think the Crows might be competitive in that game. He's kicked it. It's 43 points. Oh, I didn't make the distance, actually. Yeah, let him know what you said. If you're actually good mates with Hugo Garcia, that's pretty sick. That is actually... Don't know if I knew that, but... Yeah, no, that's cool. He's one of my favourites, is Hugo Garcia, and he's having a really, really good year. Are you going to do the Big Bash in the off-season? I'll be going to the Big Bash, yeah. Margin will rise to 43. Not quite. Oh, well, can the Dogs actually get a goal? They do. Sanders finally puts one through. They took their time there, the Bulldogs. And I need to take a piss again, so might as well go for a piss. Chat amongst yourselves before the next 5. Well, when the game's done, then I'll probably stop. My flash is on. How much did you drink today? I'll tell you how much I drank last fucking night. I'll tell you how much I drank last night at the fucking footy. I had 10 beers, just about, and still only just recovered from the hangover. It was a bad hangover in the morning, but got through it. I guess all the water and other electrolytes that I drank in the day. Zoe Lambro, what's good? I'd say it's been a minute because it feels like it certainly has. I've been off. I've not felt great this year. And yeah, my mental health got worse and worse. I had to take a break, but it's good to be back and I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, like it would have been nice if I got some more Gather Round stuff posted over the time, but I was not really feeling it, to be honest, and never ended up posting majority of the content that either I filmed or wanted to film. But yeah, I'm slowly returning, which is good. You a beer drinker or a spirits? I like beer, but I don't really necessarily. I don't know if I've got a preference, to be honest. I take whatever I can get. Jackson kicks the goal, and it's 38 points. What did you make of the team runouts? I thought it was quite bizarre, wasn't it? Actually, it was quite bizarre. And I don't think they're going to continue with it because they lost the Pies. I thought they were going to at least play the club songs, but they played some other like hype DJ type music. It was all right, but I don't know what others thought of it. It was okay. Don't be an alcoholic, mate. Well, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic, but sometimes you just have a night where you feel like you want to have a bit more than what you came into drinking thinking, and then you end up doing it. Bon only has a fantasy score of 56. No, that's shit house if he's only 56. But lots of people have him. But if you don't have him, that's a good That's like, that'll help you massively. Dogs will get another one here. No, they didn't do the songs. So I thought that was weird, but I don't know if that'll last, to be honest. I'm not sure. Just because you have a night out doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. Yeah, I know. He's probably joking, but definitely not an alcoholic. Are you going to watch the Australia v Ireland game tomorrow? Well, it's on straight after the Saints v Sydney game, so I'll try and catch a bit of it. But it's cool. I like it's not even a goal there for Jones. I thought he was going to kick that, and I've just mucked it up again. I like the incentive and the fact that they've gone for something different, especially getting the women's involved. So I think it's cool. We'll see how it performs. I'm not sure how it'll get like received and all that numbers wise, but I think it's a cool concept. Might watch bits and pieces of it if I can get the chance to. Michelle, yeah, I know, yeah, I have returned. Not even that lucky. Australia technically won since Collingwood lost. Yeah, I think heading into the game, I wanted Collingwood to win. This is such a nothing burger of a game. Because Fremantle were already locked into first, and I think everyone kind of knew. Like, what's the storyline out of this game? Freo were even better than they were before. Did okay there, the Dogs, to get out of traffic. We play well against Sydney, yeah, but we always seem to fall just short of them. Well, I remember at least 4 games in the last 5 years where we've lost to the Swans by like a goal. "45 seconds until this game, thankfully, is over, to be honest. Even though it was still fun to be on the stream again. It was no one really, like, at the moment, there's not a single comment about the game. I wonder if that's the case on all the other live streams that are on YouTube, or if they're like still caring about the game, because right now it's not like anyone really cares. Yeah, not really, to be honest. Freo normally have slow starts and they win, and that was the case. Pretty much a 40+ point quarter in terms of the margin in the quarter or in the half. (18-2). Fremantle have gone 18-2, and I think they've already cemented first place regardless of the result, but I'm sure they have now. And a few people lost $20. Druzy cares. Yeah, Freo fans care, but even if they lost, it wouldn't make a difference. Like, they wouldn't. Yeah, there wouldn't be any like panic stations going off or anything like that. I'm gonna review the fantasy scores, and I guess I'm not looking forward to going through how badly some of them were. And hopefully soon in time I'll actually get back to having the proper stats on screen thing that I've always said I wanted to do, but won't be the case for a bit now. Let's just top this. Hello YouTube short stream that no one's joined. Someone said they did, but I disagree that they did. I'll do a quick little check of the scores before I wrap the stream up, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up a steak for dinner, because I had a burger from the fish. I ordered a burger, and it was one of the worst burgers I've had in my life. I had to throw it out. I felt sickly. The meat was barely cooked, and like I didn't even. Like, the thing is, the place that I had the burger from, I don't even like that place much, but it was local, and I'm like, I got offered it, so I'm like, all right, fine. Saves me from having to cook or whatever. It was shit. I had to throw up almost from like the fish and chip shop, the local one. But it was just it was shit. I've had it from there before, and it's like you can eat it. Like it's not that, but that was just shit. How do I like my steak? Medium rare normally, but well done I can have as well. Tried Wendy's. Yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers when I tried Wendy's on stream last year in Gold Coast, and the people there gave me a free burger to try because I was like, they thought I was like an influencer for like that does food reviews. I just did that fucking IRL stream, but it was I don't remember if it was as good as other, but it was probably better quality than most fast food places around. So yeah, I had Wendy's in Australia and also in the USA in 2024 for the chips video that I did there, which I'm still pretty still one of my more favorite videos to put together. There is one in, yeah, I drove past Wendy's the other day. I was actually like, what the fuck? There's a Wendy's? Like that just sort of took me by surprise. I don't live in Sunbury. People probably know where I live, but I don't live there. I don't live in Sunbury. Which Wendy's is better out of us? But I don't know because I only tried the fries and a frosty shake, whereas I actually had the burgers in Australia, and that was better. So I'd probably say Australia only because I had more. But it's not fair on Wendy's because the burger that they gave me, it had stuff in it that I didn't like, but I got given it for free, but I didn't actually like some of the stuff. So it was still enjoyable. I reckon it would have really been a lot better if I had liked that stuff. So when he smashed Hungry Jacks and Macca's, in my opinion, it was great. Yeah, I'm sure the quality's probably like, I'm sure they have to learn from other failed like expansions or like, you know, chains going, chains coming to like Australia. I'm pretty sure Carl's Jr. has failed pretty badly for, I don't know exactly the reason, maybe high prices and like standards are like not as high, but Taco Bell, don't think that's doing very well here as well. I'm just going to put it onto, yeah, I'm going to put it here. But I actually quite like Carl's Jr., to be honest. Every time I've had it, apart from once or twice, I've had it like maybe 7 times. I enjoyed it. It was sort of expensive, but like it was good quality. The times I've had it. More consistent than like Macca's and stuff. It just didn't make you feel it felt more quality, kind of. I tell you what, fast food I've had a lot of in the last month, KFC, and that's just because of the deals I've got on the app in July. I've had it probably 4 or 5 times that in July, perhaps, maybe even more. So Carl Warner, what a crappy fantasy game. So Luke Jackson 100, I have him in my team. That's not bad, but that's all right. That's good. Sarong 95. And then that's kind of it. Bont only scored 58. Bolton only scored 68. Carl Warner had a great game. He did. I didn't really like take note of his game much whilst watching the. He kind of went a little unnoticed. But he's not like a big name player or anything like that. Can you see that? Yeah, there's my team. The thing that I'm actually kind of worried about are the leagues I'm in. There is this league that I've taken seriously because it's weird because it's not even like most of the people in this team I don't even know, but I'm taking this league seriously because the people that I do know are quite competitive. I'm very likely to lose the first fucking round, which is shit. Move that. I will wrap the stream up in not too long, so if you're just joining, probably won't be here for much longer. I feel like I haven't seen your videos this year because I've barely been doing content this year, to be honest. And the only content I have been doing, I didn't feel great in producing, but I'm back after a break and hopefully have more fun with it. So you're not wrong with that, Andrew. Carl's Jr. chips. The Star chips were alright. Carl's was good, but just tastes like a copy of Hungry Jack's. I don't agree. I think it's different. Everyone's saying Wendy's is good. How can I actually, out of interest, I might actually the Wendy's menu and prices. What I want to compare quickly. I know I'm kind of fucking wasting my time when I probably should go get the steak I was going to prepare, but I might quickly have a look because everyone's on the topic of bloody Wendy's and shit like that. A miss got 28 fan. Well, why do you have a miss in your team? So this is my opponent, and they're very likely to win. I'm like projected less than 100 because of Bont getting 58. He doesn't have Bont. That's what annoys me. And Josh Dacos scored well. We both vice captain Bailey Smith, but who's he captain? I don't even know who he's got there. This is my Supercoach team. It's a lot worse because I kind of didn't take it seriously until until it was a bit too late. So I don't really care that much about it, but I still make the trades. Can you see? Yeah, what is the pricing? Can you actually see, or was it just going to show you what they've got? Like, I want to see pricing. Shit. People probably join the stream going, you've come back and you're now showing the Wendy's menu. Are you all good, bro? I don't think they're going to show prices. Oh, no. Wait. Not really. They're not doing prices on it. But the sauces and add-ons have... I'll start an order. Oh, am I exposing where I live by doing this? Perhaps. Junk food is expensive in 2026. Nah, most things are expensive in 2026, mate. Fuck, I'm on the Oh, no. How much? That's not that bad. I'm just wanting to check how much a whole meal is. $18 isn't even that bad for a proper double. Like, I don't know what it's compared to like most other. It's pretty on par. All right. Well, we figured out how much the prices are. We only checked one little thing because I don't want to check every single fucking menu item. We'd be here all day. That'd be fun though, trying every item on the Wendy's menu. There's something. All right, I'll quickly answer the last couple questions, then I'll wrap it up. But I appreciate everyone that did jump on the stream. I'm pretty sure the average view... average view duration not as high as I thought. Or as high as the stream on Wednesday. But still pretty decent. And again, it's the first stream back. It was more of a ease into things and, you know, have everything, you know, be back to where it was before or where the peak was a few years ago or whatever. So that's not too worrying or at all. It's fine. I'm going to just reply to these comments. Yeah, Hog's Breath I didn't mind, but I don't think that's a thing anymore, Hog's Breath Cafe. Wendy's is a bit of a trip for me when I was down there. It was brilliant. Yeah, everyone's really hyping up Wendy's. I've had it like once, as I said before. The food there seems to be all right. Triple Baconator looks like a heart attack waiting to happen. It's good. Be a decent amount of protein in that though. Oh, bacon isn't really protein. It's more fat, isn't it? Junk food is, yeah. Go to Bali, get your meals from all fast food chains for about 10. Yeah, but when I was in Bali last year, I didn't really have fast food. We went to like proper places to get food. And that's where I got a steak that wasn't cooked at all, and I got sick from it. And I also got belly as well. $18 compared to 10 years ago. Well, you can't really compare it to 10 years ago because when he wasn't in Australia 10 years ago, but that probably would have been like $13, $14 for the same price, same item. Yeah, cheers, Lockie. Cheers, Lockie. Cheers, Pat Kaz. Everyone for joining the stream. I'm going to wrap it up now, but I'll see you guys soon. Might even post a YouTube short from this. Fuck, what have I fucking knocked half the setup off the ground? I might even post a little short up to get the short form stuff back up and running as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.